Yeah, 28 grams of moss, 28 grams of moss. Little people the king, little people the king. Y'all ain't ready for this, y'all ain't ready for this. Yeah. I'm the champion, I'm the champion, I'm the champion, don't know why you can't wanna wait to beat. When it's sweet, just to give you cats a chance to eat. What you got for early, didn't finish the plate. Now that I'm back, you rap cats are gonna have to wait. Been gone a whole year, still nobody got the leadership or the heart to even feel my spot. I'm the champion, must I say it again? The best in this rap game, and I continue to win. See, I'm allergic to that, losing makes me sneeze. Like you phony rap cat, I'm about to make it squeeze. Bring your whole crew, nigga, I'ma swallow that. So when it pops off, ATL is on a holler back. It's 28 grams, nigga. I've been running this shit. So anything in front of me can fuck around and get hit. I follow you, rap cats, so you niggas my sons, and I'm the truth. Wow, cause I'm the motherfucking champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Still rep the AT, but I carry my throne. God bless every child that can hold it home. And I am that child, as you niggas can see. Cause ain't another rapper out here better than me. And this goes to anybody trying to steal my spot. I'm number one in this shit, so number one you not. So when you can't scream, y'all is the best, I laugh. Like really, you cats don't really know the how. You do the math, and that's yourself who really great. Then add it up and watch it equal up to 28. So that's the then can't know who really the done. I'm overall, I let you niggas fight for number one. See, I put that on my life, put that on my son. Gotta stay the best of people licking trade love. And my throne and I'm the key. You can put that on my heart and I'm the God. Cause I'm the motherfucking champion.
Legacy Unlocked. When you're locked out of your vehicle, can't get in your car, call Legacy. Serving West Palm Beach and surrounding cities. That's area code 229-630-7615. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you been denied disability, Social Security, or custodianship of your children? Call Antonio Williams. He has the knowledge and experience to fight the government on your behalf. Let him represent you. That's Antonio Williams, your non-legal attorney consultant.
Just-in-time accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at www.justintimeaccessories. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Check it out. Just in Time Accessories. We have the bling and everything in between. Tayama Copeland is your independent paparazzi consultant. Everything is only $5. You can catch Tayama on Facebook Live at Tayama Copeland, or you can find her at
Nutrition is the key to a healthy, strong body. Therefore, we need to take control of our health. My passion comes from my adversities, and now I'm empowering people to gain control of their health by introducing healthy snacks for life, which is filled with non-toxic, high-quality substances derived from nature. It was designed to stop the human consumption of eating unnatural sugars, so they can maintain a healthy lifestyle while snacking. Healthy Snacks for Life is diabetic-friendly, filled with vitamins, minerals, beta-carotene, proteins, fats, and more. It's a balanced alkaline mix that's crunchy, delicious, and nutritious. It's also affordable, combined with nutritional factors that our bodies needs. So do it for yourselves, do it for your children and families, and do it for others. Try Healthy Snacks for Life. Today, you will not regret it.
A Pastor June Murder Mysteries by Reverend Lee M. Sapp, Christian fiction for grown folks. The novel series revolves around the day-to-day life of June Harris, pastor of St. Mark Church and former homicide detective. The series exposes the realistic joys and challenges of her life as a pastor and her relationships with family, friends, and community, and how they all intertwine with her gift for solving murder mysteries. Ministry is what she loves. Solving murder is what she does.
Hey, hey, hey. Good evening, good evening, good evening. How y'all doing this evening? It is a pleasure to be before you, as always. So get in here. Call your friends, call your family, baby mama, baby daddy, your boyfriend, the side chick, whomever. Just get them in here. Because this is the place to be tonight. I tell you, we got some things to talk about. Welcome to the ATL show, sponsored to you and brought to you by the Anthony Brown Show. If you're new here, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. It costs you nothing to subscribe. It's free. It's free to subscribe. So go ahead and click that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. And while you're clicking the subscribe, also click that bell. Once you click the bell, it notifies us and YouTube that you enjoy what you're seeing over here, and then they share our videos with other people with similar interests. So go ahead and subscribe and click the bell. At the same token, if you want to comment below, we'll read your comments here on the air and show your comments across the screen. And they say sharing is caring. So go ahead and share. Share this on your social media so your friends and family can come see what all the craziness is all about. And definitely hit that like button. Appreciate that so much. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I couldn't do this by myself, and I couldn't do this without none other than the help from my sister, Ms. Light Bright. Welcome back from your vacation. Tell y'all my sweetness.
Yes. Hey everybody, I'm freezing to death.
I was eating all that ice.
Oh my god, I'm freezing.
Okay. You know you Light Bright.
Yes, and you know them kids back in school. Hallelujah.
Okay. Yes, I know. Good. I know you're happy about
You
that.
teachers rock.
You know, please tell me you're not one of those parents that went to school like this, took the kids to school dressed like that.
Oh no, my niece them loved. Boy, they say I got a pretty mom. You told them I was your auntie, right?
No, your mom. Your
Yeah,
mom.
when it comes to my money go missing like I'm the mama. You right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, listen. Of course, I couldn't do the show also without my brother, my dear brother. You know what? I was thinking the other day, the definition of a brother, and to be honest with you guys, um, biological, um, from my mother's side, I have one brother, or had one brother. He passed away a few years back, but um, this young man that God has placed in my life, he's actually taken up the void and has become more of a brother than you would ever imagine. I mean, if whatever you think that a brother is, whatever definition in a positive way that you could possibly think of as a brother, Legacy has fulfilled that. Has
He definitely got the pain in the ass down pat. With
he has,
he's supposed to call me bike ass.
he has fulfilled that void, that brotherly love. Um, I mean, he's very respectful. Um, Look, I hear somebody in the background saying that's a long ass.
Girl, I think he about to turn into one of them pastors that lie when a nigga die. It's coming. Brace yourself.
Oh, Well, he just lost a signal. I'm waiting for him to come back into the background so I can bring him on. But that's
See, God heard you explaining something totally different.
y'all let him have it. You have to go back and watch the replay to catch all this. But yeah, he's back. So yeah, I couldn't do this without none other than my dear brother, Legacy the Great, and he's also Superman. He's out there doing it now for his son.
What it is.
Well, you missed my teary-eyed introduction of you.
Why you got to do all that? Damn.
Because life wouldn't be complete without my brother.
You probably said the same thing about your sister that you introduced first.
I ain't get a fraction of that. I didn't get a fraction of that.
I heard it.
Boy, that you still in the shower? You all wrinkled up and shit.
Ain't in no shower.
Tony, I'm finna send you a screenshot of our last conversation. This man say I'm in the shower. I'ma call you back. I'm just not seeing him. That nigga's still in the shower.
An emergency came up.
That nigga's still in the shower.
An emergency came up.
Tony, he's in the shower.
Listen, she gonna text me to my some. Oh Lord. Hey, Darnisha.
That's why I don't want to hear nothing from none of y'all black men. Because black men just be letting me down. So, honey, I done let y'all go.
You ain't let me go.
Legacy. Nah, because you going to pull up on me.
That he will do.
The same way she'll do it to me. Think that one won't pull up on you and be looking at you like she own your shit. What's the problem?
Okay.
That's my sister.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm also joined by none other than our faraway sister, and not just far away in distance, but far away because she's in Neverland.
Rainbow Brightland.
Rainbow Brightland.
What y'all not gonna do is come for my juke.
She's over there with Tinkerbell and the Tulips.
Peter Pan.
Y'all just mad because y'all wasn't invited into our Neverland.
But no, Michael didn't want us.
No, he didn't want us.
He said y'all too old.
We were too old.
Hold on now. We're not finna talk about Mike like that. If you're not gonna talk about Elvis nasty ass Presley, don't talk about Mike.
Well, let me tell you, they freezing up his kids' money for a trial that he ain't even allowed to sit in. So I don't know.
This shit crazy.
I don't know, baby.
Bring on out. Bring that girl out.
Well, we had to search for my other sister, the nutritionist, the Rainbow Bright, voluptuous,
the
juiciest cakes, voluptuous cakes, beautiful smile, none other than Miss Juicy Cakes herself. Juicy Cakes and guess.
That's Sunshine.
I got sunshine on a cloud.
On a rainy day.
When it's cold outside. Legacy is a whole hater.
Hey, Miss Sunshine.
How's it going, ladies?
Hey, ladies.
We can't hear you.
What's happening? We here.
Okay, where's my other buddy at?
She coming. She is coming. Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm glad to see you ladies back. That means y'all really enjoyed yourself.
It was a hoot.
Well, y'all missed a good one Tuesday.
Shoot.
What was it, Miss T?
Good grief. Oh my God.
Huh? Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear. I was looking. My sister had text me something, so I just looked down real quick. I missed it. I'm sorry. It happens just
Hey,
like
Tony, deduct $300,000 from her attendance today. She don't get paid today.
Shoot, in that case, I ain't moving my head.
$300,000 dental appointment.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I used to work in dentistry. I worked in dentistry for 25 years.
Really?
Oh yeah.
She know everything.
I don't know everything. I'm not a dentist.
She know everything. She was a hygienist.
I was not a hygienist.
Might as well been.
She's speaking it into existence, so go ahead and receive it.
Oh.
You don't need no beat. You need to hype your bestie up. Hey,
Hype your bestie up. Hype your bestie up.
I tell her that all
okay.
the time. I tell her that all the time. If you ain't got no sisters hyping you up, you ain't got nobody.
Well, let's retract this because you just seen the always. You just seen the always make it about this sisterhood stuff.
You is such a hater.
Let's just say if you ain't got no friends in your circle, men or woman.
If you ain't got to
that
tell
ain't-
Yama, you flatline.
Yeah, see, listen, I'm telling you, that's why we gonna plug y'all in, cause this right here, this the men and women group. You could come in here as a damn cat if you want to. As long as you line up and in that circle good and got each other back, that's them the ones you rock with. Because they say that blood makes you related, loyalty makes you family.
Preach.
That's for sure. That's for sure. That's for sure.
I got it tattooed on me. I live and die by that motto.
That's for sure. For sure.
So, but that one right there, Miss Sunshine, I got my eye on you.
Oh,
I got. God damn it. Oh.
Foolish.
Miss Sunshine, I be listening to you because you be trying to slick them little you be kind of trying to get the little man bashing points on. I be seeing you.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm never man bashing. I love some black men now. I'm like,
Okay.
woo, black men.
Yeah,
okay, because I was about to get you over to Tayama.
She super love them like for 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't know. Legacy should drive me a plate of food. Bring me something to eat.
Order it.
Okay.
Legacy can't drive it.
The
from over here.
The black men be taking care, the good ones. Be taking care of the families, be holding it down. The good ones be holding it down. Those are the ones.
I don't know, girl. They hiding up under a mountain. It fell on them.
See what I'm
They
talking about?
can't get away.
See what I'm talking about?
Like you talking to Legacy right now. He's still in the shower. So I don't know.
God, please.
Well, if we get a flashlight.
Miss Sunshine, there are great men out here, and I know you love them.
There are.
We also
I just didn't agree with the black man.
Get your ass off
that man right there is in the shower.
I had a long day.
Oh my God.
I was jumping from plane to plane.
And I still loved you, and I was gonna talk to you today. But the whole time you've been away, you ain't called to check up on your brother.
Let me tell you, because I was in white people land. I was in South Dakota, y'all, living my bestest life, okay?
Say Disney World?
South Dakota.
Girl, to me, it felt like Disney World.
What is it? Yeah, South Dakota. That's the one that have the the Native American monument that's not finished yet.
Yep. They have the mountains. They have Blue Hedge Ray. What's that? Blue Haven Ranch. All the horses you ever want to see. Just
Nice.
and no black men that's still in the shower.
They out to shower. They out to shower.
Yes, they
Nah,
are.
they barely there.
Oh my.
If
Crazy.
one black man in South Dakota, and one black man in the shower, they all in the shower.
That's crazy.
That's bad.
Honey, we are not the minority there. We are just the dot. Literally.
Oh, we're just
one dot.
we're just seasoning over there.
Yeah, man. And they want to get all the seasoning they could get.
Tony and Tayama, Juicy, y'all. I want to give a shout out to our brother Kamal. He has now transitioned
What you mean?
to the Walmart, not Walmart, to the Advanced AutoZone. Yeah, Advanced AutoZone store on Palm Beach Lakes.
Listen, you
Better
cannot say
position.
transition. Transition sound like they left here.
Oh God. He got a better
promoted.
position. Yeah, he got a promotion to another store now.
What?
So he closer to you now, Tony.
Okay. I'm going to come on. I need a part-time job.
Thanks.
You ain't went up there and put an application yet?
I just said I'm going. Well, I just found out he was over there.
Hey, everybody.
UK.
You see this beauty right here? You see this beauty right here?
Blessings.
Blessings. How y'all doing?
Good. How you feeling?
A little better today. I went and got a good foot massage. Oh my goodness. Look, you home finally? Welcome back. Welcome back. We gotta play T.I. Guess who's back in
Girl, I want to go back so bad it ain't halfway funny. I'm ready.
Well, Juicy,
I
you
miss
feel better if you had
I miss you too.
You would feel better if you had an internal massage.
That ain't got no. I don't care nothing about no internal massage.
I said Juicy.
Why would you care if she get an internal massage?
You didn't hear what I said. I said she would feel better if she had an internal massage.
Oh, you see how nasty you want to be, Juicy? But I think he's right though.
So, what's the topic of the show today?
Internal
Go to sleep
massages.
on your co-stars.
Internal massages.
Internal massages.
We were talking. I was talking about how there are some great black men, and I always be the cheerleader for the great black men. Always.
Juicy, they are in the shower.
I'm gonna cheer even for the ones that ain't so great because
we know you, Juicy. We knew you was.
Yes, I would because everybody need that little motivation. I'm a T.I. tonight because of motivation.
Girl, how you gonna motivate them? They still in the shower.
Turn that hot water on. I bet they get out.
Girl, it been running so long that shit cold. He all shriveled up now.
We got 2 water tanks in there. We talk about 2 phones. I got 2 hot water heaters. I don't like no water to run out. I like heat.
I just want to share something really, really quick with you guys that's in the news. I got the article on my phone because you're not going to be able to see it too much on the screen. 43-year-old Sean Tresvant, who has made history as the first ever African-American CEO of Taco Bell. He will oversee the popular Mexican fast food chain's almost 8,000 restaurants worldwide and is taking on a role just 2 years after joining the company as the global chief brand officer. Taco Bell currently serves over 2 billion customers each year with more than 10 billion in annual revenue. Congratulations, black man. Another good black man.
Yes,
See,
because he not in the shower. Good job, my brother.
you want to know that
God
movie,
damn
Fifth
it.
Element, and in that movie, Taco Bell was the only restaurant that survived. And I wondered for years, how did Taco Bell survive? A black man.
That damn black man
I
wasn't
need
nowhere
some of that
goddamn
stuff
wrong.
Juicy be on. I
That
be
black
with her
man
this
wasn't nowhere goddamn wrong when the Taco Bell was in that movie. You what? It's that damn rainbow.
Okay.
God.
Big ups, big ups.
Congratulations, my guy.
Martin Luther King has jumped on the bandwagon, and he too is armed and dangerous.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He got the chair. He got the chair.
Yes, he's armed.
But y'all need some help.
Come on, hurry up. Look at this.
That shit crazy.
This is
This shit crazy.
That's right.
That's
and
right.
like
That's right.
Because
That's right.
that's exactly what he was going to do, pretty much. You know, before
That's right.
he was, you know, that
That's
I had
right.
a dream.
He wanted to know
by any means
that
necessary.
last speech he made. He was like, "We come to get our check.
Mhm.
We coming to get our check."
Oh my God.
Yeah.
it be still or not, we coming.
Martin said, no more turning the other cheek. He said, no more turning the other cheek.
No.
That's the same damn chair he had been sitting his ass on talking about equality. And he finally picked it up.
He got the meme. Isn't that what it's called? The meme. He got the meme.
Listen, I need that picture, Tony.
Game over.
I need that picture because I want to put that on a shirt.
I want that as my profile picture. Send that to me. I don't want just the chair.
Does that chair will go down in infamy?
Now the one with Harriet Tubman when she handing it to him. Now that one I like.
Oh, I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one.
You didn't see. Oh man,
my gosh.
you know
That's
that
the one. That's the one.
the painting of Harriet Tubman coming out the wall and then she handing the chair. Stephanie Mills.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Neil offered to do a charity concert for the Riverfront Raw Heroes with legal fees. So all of the black and brown people who got arrested and they need legal fees, reach out to Stephanie Mills' team. She got you.
Ah man, because the house. What's that song she sing?
Home.
Home, yeah, that one. She know that. She know how to bring them in. Uh-oh.
He had acupuncture.
Lord help us.
Good times. Even good times got on the bandwagon.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You know
they got the stairs down at the juke joint.
who photoshops these things and how do they not get like penalized? You know what I'm saying? Because of the edit, does that make it not original?
As long as you try not to sell it. When you try to sell it and get some money off it.
But you get money off of it by going viral.
But I mean, you still have a freedom of speech and expression that allows you to do that, because it's not like nobody's putting anything behind it. We're just celebrating the chair.
I'm just being green because I ain't think of it first. That's all. That's
all.
T-shirts made.
I was like, damn. Why y'all ain't tell me while it happened? Right. We are not outnumbered. We are out organized. And
that gentleman right there, him, Medgar Everett, and Nat Turner, those three individuals, as far as civil rights movement leaders and revolution and things like that, those are my heroes, because I like Martin. I just thought that they gave too much credit to him because he was nonviolent. And Malcolm was nonviolent, and Medgar Everett was as well. But they also preached that you don't have to take violence from nobody. And then, you know, I always tell Tony that we talk about it a lot time when we talk about Black History Month. And I tell you, it's only been like one time throughout history where we had so many powerful civil rights leaders. We had Malcolm and Martin and Medgar Everett at the same time. And all three of them got assassinated. And the reason that Malcolm got assassinated was because he stopped talking about equality and started talking about give us our money. And once he went to start doing that, that's why they had to get him out for that movement, because he had too many people behind him. And you know, if those three minds could have just got together at the same time, this shit would have been over.
Right?
Over.
No, but those people were not going to let Malcolm and Martin get together. No, they couldn't afford that.
And that's what happened. They Malcolm and Martin actually did, and they got I don't know how they got a video of it, but they got a conversation with Malcolm and Martin together, talking about, you know, unifying. And it seemed like right after they had that conversation, that meeting, oh, it was another person in it too, Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke was a great civil rights leader, and to J. Edgar Hoover, those were the three most dangerous Black people on the planet at that time, because they were talking about unifying. And that's one of the things that the FBI is really created for, to keep us monitored, and the CIA is to make sure that we never jail together as one.
That's so interesting. Juicy.
Yes.
Fix your camera because I want to see two of you.
Oh, she went to go fix something for us to eat.
Okay. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Well, guess what, everybody? This week, school started back, and I just pray that you ladies did not go to your children's school looking like this. Do not embarrass those babies.
Good God.
That is not proper out of the house attire.
I'm waiting to hear something on this one.
When your breast is about the size of one of your children.
It just looked like it was a bunch of leftovers over milk that never got sucked out.
Well, that's powder milk now.
That's why it's so heavy. She needed a whole back brace to walk around with them jizzles on her.
Hey, Tyson.
Hi.
Okay. Yes. Tyson is definitely on the show. Welcome to the show, Tyson.
This was Tyson at the wedding.
Okay.
With his Air Force Ones, you couldn't tell him nothing.
Okay. This is a video that I had last week. We can talk about it real quick. The video I had last week for the last show, but we ran out of time. But it's still kind of relevant, so we can still talk about it. There was a father that physically beat, as we say, beat or punished, chastised. Some say abused. Some say, being a father, whatever you want to call it. Depends on what angle you're looking at. But apparently this child went to like a local gaming hall or place where they do gaming with computers and stuff, and had access to the father's account. And I guess at certain levels you have to pay
to get to the next level or whatever, put in money or whatever, depends on certain games or whatever. So old kid then spent $45,000 of the father's money. 45,000. So check this out. Let's talk about it.
The way he was beating on him, he got them homeless.
What would you have done?
You didn't say 4,500. You said 45,000.
Yeah, yearly salary, 45,000.
Well, let's be clear. What I would have done is I would have called the popo, told him to be on standby because I might try to kill him. I would have called the popo.
Hey, Tyson.
Hey, Ty. Hey, Ty.
I would have had to kill him, but I would have called them people on myself.
What would you have done, Legacy?
I'm hoping that you and Thelma can come bar me out.
I know, right?
Cause I don't know how. I don't know how you can spend $45,000 on gaming. And the crazy thing is, ain't no damn kid. That's a grown ass man.
And it was a
That's
kid.
a grown man.
The man was beating the kid.
Did you see them? Did you see the so-called kid? That wasn't no damn kid. Listen, man, who gives their child access to their account like that? And if that's the case, go on and lock his ass up. Because guess what? Them folks ain't giving you them $45,000 back.
That's what I would have did. I would have said he stole that shit, and I would have pressed charges to the extent of the law so I get my money back. You're right.
Juicy.
Yeah, because
Juicy. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Juicy, Destiny's Children. What would y'all have done?
Look, it's beyond words. It's beyond words. It's crazy. It's crazy. I never seen no foolishness. I never seen no foolishness like that. It took it to a whole nother level, way, way, way down.
He said, way down. I'm with Legacy and Thelma. She gonna buy me out. She gonna get me off. We gonna take that shit to court.
You gotta do something. Cause talking ain't necessary.
At least you know. I'm gonna get you all the way off. All charges gonna be dropped by the time we done.
I'm telling you, I was mentally in fucking pain.
Put a fork in them. Come on now.
Turn off the oven.
not turn it off.
We gotta turn it up.
Listen, I'm telling you,
I haven't heard that in years.
Listen, an ass whooping is not warranted for that. Listen, that ain't my child. That's a motherfucker. Do you understand me? That's not my child.
That part.
Listen,
That
that man
person,
took the
that
keyboard
person
and
became
went
a
to hitting
motherfucker.
with the keyboard. Them people, literally,
Yeah,
I believe he put them in the po house.
Those licks weren't.
yes.
They weren't.
He was hitting him like they was gonna be homeless. Like, baby,
But that's
listen.
that's how you saw that person at that time, because that person, like you say, could have wiped them out clean. That could have been their life savings. And you go and squander it.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing is, like I said earlier, is how did this individual get access to your bank account to go online and do this? And if you and he's gonna be facing charges if he don't be facing a funeral, because now I gotta press charges on you, because I gotta force them motherfuckers to give me my money back.
But this is your child.
Didn't I just tell you, when he took $45,000 away from me, he was no longer my child, he was a motherfucker. My child wouldn't have did that to me.
Well, first of all,
man, let me tell you something. The way I would have been throwing these punches and elbows, every blow would have knocked out some change out his ass.
Every blow would have knocked some change out of him. A change is gonna come, basically. A change is coming.
For real, man. I'm hoping this a hoax, because you talking about 45,000. That's listen, you gotta look at it like this. The average person in the United States of America makes $26,000 a year. The middle class makes anywhere between $38,000 to $45,000 a year. This man just wiped out a whole middle class family in a fucking game and stuff.
A whole bank account, whole 1 year salary.
Mama was probably over there getting ready to buy some rice and mean young yay, and they told her and told her inefficient funding.
I'm sure that it could be refunded. There is no resolve.
Let me tell y'all put that on. Y'all made Juicy have to roll up. Y'all made her nervous. Y'all made Juicy nervous. She went to go get her supply.
Hey, listen, let me ask Darnisha. Let me ask Chantel if she's out there. Let me ask my brother Kamal and any other ATL fans out there. Tell me, what would you do if this happened to you? Kamal Akbar, let me know how you handle that. Mr. Fitz, let me know.
While the viewers are coming up with their answers, let me tell you my answer. My answer, first of all, I wouldn't have had that issue, because once they reached about $100, my car would have declined.
Damn.
The thing of it is that app be letting you just go. That part be aggravating me with these banks, because sometimes they don't stop it because you don't have it. They'll charge you to allow it to go and say non available. No funds available, not insufficient funds, but no funds. So they'll have that overdraft protection, keep just letting it build up, letting it build up. That man didn't have 45 probably. He just owes that. That's like where they're like, that's a charge. They allow it to accumulate. And then they send in one bill.
Well, look, one thing I gotta say, guys, about this online gaming. It is, when you start doing it, is so dangerous. We did not know, and my family did not know, that my aunt, who has dementia, has spent half of her savings, half of her retirement on this online gaming. It is so addictive. And next thing you know, just like that, half your retirement is gone.
I know someone who was doing that gambling, where you go do online gambling, and they were having an issue with that.
One thing I just thought about backstage was informing me that the difference between the debit card and the credit card is your debit might stop you at a certain dollar amount because you went into overdraft. But a credit card, for example, American Express, it's going to keep going because it's based on your credit. And so you may have $2 in that account, but you may have $100,000 worth of credit.
Whoa!
And so it's going to keep going because at the end of the month you're going to get a bill for the $100,000 to pay the total off.
Exactly.
But just imagine this, y'all. They caught him still gaming. He was finna rev it up some more.
He was about to keep going.
He was don't stop, won't stop.
See, now the thing about it is, on my account, if you make a transaction, it's gonna send me a notification, and when I get that notification, I get the
40. He was playing at a level that nobody else has ever played before.
I get it even if it's a free charge.
But I just don't understand your retirement. Let's say you got $100,000 in your retirement, and it took you decades to get that you can roll through half of that, just roll through, just keep rolling through, and you don't feel no way. Stop. You ain't no stopping. It's it's crazy.
Spring.
Awesome.
His Wi-Fi. Oh, we gotta clown him about his internet.
I can't do it. I'm still in the doghouse for the picture I sent in the group.
I'm still new. It's still good ATL.
Oh, really? You know what, Juicy? I just had your whole back. We're done. We're done.
Okay.
See how you just dipped on me?
Long as I know I got support, I got you.
Okay.
I'm gonna play the juicy role. Like, ooh.
I literally got called evil.
Oh, he says I'm here.
Oh, Donovan's saying he's here. Hold on. Legacy, you can host, can't you? And let Donovan on.
Okay. You.
Yes, but I don't know what the topics but I would like that Tony, this is why we have to have more of the information out, because I don't know about what he got going on, but I can look in my thing and see if I can pull up something that we can talk about. Because I'm still in the shower.
Back?
So I have something.
Let me tell you what Juices just said.
I said your internet.
That's not what I was talking about. See how you trying to already? Juicy told me that you need to make sure that we all have the topics to talk about today, because that's a damn shame. Not only do you go to sleep on the show, but you're not losing internet.
No, Legacy said you got Metro PCS internet.
Come on, Elsa.
Oh!
Where Elsa go?
Tony, we need you.
So I
come back.
Back to school. I have seen so many beautiful photos about these children. He showed about the parents don't show up back to school. But come on, the reason why the parents are showing up back to school is because they spent all their money getting their children.
Good evening. Family.
Hello.
Oh, hold up.
DMP.
Yes, sir. Are you with me?
Yeah, DP, are you with me?
Oh yeah, me and the brothers and sisters ain't going nowhere. Hey.
DP, are you with me?
Oh yeah, GP, people ain't going nowhere. Hey.
Yeah. How's everything going, Mr. Phelps?
You know, I'm pressing on towards the mark of my fruits and veggies. Did everyone freeze up? Juicy Cake, you got quiet, girl. You all right? Oh, she done left. See, Tony, you should have not put me in. She done left.
Nobody left because you came on, D.
Look at that.
Y'all hear me?
Highly offended.
Yes, we hear you.
We hear you, but I have to keep mine out because this man over here want to scream in foolishness.
Boss lady, you deal with it, sis.
We're missing Juicy Cakes.
She'll be back. But what's the next topic, Tony?
We're missing Juicy and Destiny's Children.
Okay, but what's the topic? The next one.
Okay, so we saw the one about the father beats the child. I have one here where a guy did a prank on this guy, and the guy reversed the prank on him. Check this out.
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
No sound?
I don't hear nothing either, Dom.
Yeah, with no sound. Did y'all catch what happened?
No. The video didn't even play.
Yeah, it played. That's why he said no sound. The monster scared the guy. The guy fell on the floor and pretended to be in a asthmatic shock. So then the monster, of course, got scared that he put this guy into a shock and took off his mask to check on him. And that's when the guy stood up and was like, "Oh, just joking."
Oh.
So it was a reverse prank. What would you do in a situation if you was an Uber driver or DoorDash driver and you went and picked up a customer that was extremely, extremely rude? What would you do?
Are you Ben?
Yes, I am.
Do me a favor, can you move the seat forward because it's hitting my knees at this point.
Yeah, no problem. Hold on.
Can you hold on? I didn't even put my seatbelt on, sir. Can you slow down?
We can't quite hear you. It sounds like you're muffled.
Rush, I'm gonna panic. It's too hot in here. Can I lower this window or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your seatbelt is really tight around my neck.
No.
Has anybody else complained about this?
No, ma'am. No, they have not. Well, then take it off.
No, I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to an important meeting right now. I can't have my hair on.
You're having an important meeting at 7 p.m.?
What is that your concern? What the fuck I do? I'm trying to explain to you, I'm not getting any ventilation right now. Okay? And I don't appreciate your smart remark about me having a meeting at 7 o'clock, which I'm going to be late because of you. You showed up late.
Sorry about that. Okay, I'm sorry.
Are you giving me an attitude, sir?
Bro, I'm
No,
gonna
ma'am,
eat my
I'm not.
food.
All I
I
have
don't
to
got
do
time
is
for that.
report you to Uber, and so be it. You will be kicked off of this
Finish
app.
eating what's in your
Let me
mouth.
tell you, I've gotten other people kicked off. This freaking seat is leaning on my knee. You have to have consideration for passengers when they get in your car, and you don't question them where they're going. I want another Uber driver.
All right. She going straight to hell, y'all.
She will be getting out of my car immediately.
She leaving for real, for real. I've been like, swing low, sweet going bye-bye.
No, not going bye-bye. Tony, you having technical difficulties today?
It seems like it.
Miss Sunshine, let me ask you, how would you have handled that situation, ma'am?
Listen, I love to take care of myself. I love to take care of myself. So when I see an opportunity to love on me, I like taking it. So when I see you want to come in and infringe on me loving me, I don't mind stage left. So I can pull over and you can get the hell out.
Cake.
Oh, y'all
The
know
short version cake. The short version cake.
The short version, she would have been taken right back home.
You can just pull right over. You can pull right over.
I took her right back home. I'd have had to still give her love because I would have had to understand that godly thought to forgive them for they know not what they do. I'd have took her ass right back home.
There you go.
Bitch, try it again.
Because she knew what she was doing. She knew exactly what she was doing. You know, but she would have had the right one today.
Listen. I am loving that setting that y'all guys are on and in. I love that setting. Tayama. Tay. She probably dealing with Tyson. But Donovan.
Thanks.
Thank you.
I mean, everybody having technical difficulties tonight. Well, Mr. AB, how would you have handled that? And could you put back up what Miss Pineapple said on the screen?
I'm back. My phone's froze up on me, you all.
Yeah. Well, go ahead and answer. Donovan, how would you handle that?
See, he played too much. He hit him with one of them chairs. He would get it up.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Hey, all you have to say is one word. No, I would really look at that student as a special needs student that needed attention. And so I would have looked at that person as a person that has some emotional distress disorder and some mental retardation. Okay. So I would have been patient with that person. Okay. I would have ignored that person, ignored that rider, because giving a response can cause more problems than giving no response sometimes. Okay. And I would have put my phone on record because I already was subject to being threatened that she would kick me off of the app, okay, as a driver. And so she's already threatening me as a driver to be kicked off. She could have said I sexually harassed her. Okay, she could have did anything then. So I would have then now, to protect myself, and everyone that's watching, everyone that's listening, thank you for watching and tuning into the ATL show. And I'm going back to my response. Okay.
I see you, Jose.
So I would say that my response was, if she gotten physical, then we would have taken an approach in stopping the vehicle and making sure not she exit, but I exit my vehicle and call Uber or call my support. Okay. And so as an Uber driver and a DoorDash driver, as an Uber and Lyft driver, I know those systems work, and you can actually push the emergency alert system so they know, hey, this rider is causing a problem, and I need you all to get me some help. So I yield. That's my response. If she would have gotten physical, though, we would have made sure all cameras were off, all jokes aside, we was taking care of that situation any way we can. And we would repent after that for you Christians that are watching.
Well, first of all, I want to piggyback on what you said, and I want to touch base on what Octavia Allen is saying. She said that would have been my last day. She would have been put out on the highway. Amen. First of all, Donovan said somebody he would have exited his vehicle. I'm not exiting my vehicle that I pay, I pay car payment on every month. That bitch got out of my vehicle. This is my vehicle. No. She gets out, not me.
But see, Tony, I like what you just said, but I'm going to give you my experience as a driver, okay?
Because if what happens if you get out and then she damages your car?
That's great. It's tourism. I get a check. It's called insurance. They protect your drivers. Yes. Yes. They will protect your drivers. Someone spilled blood on my seats. Guess what? I got $150.
That's not enough. $150 ain't going
to clean up.
Clean the blood off your seat.
You know, I hear you, Donovan, and
I'm listening, Juicy. Okay.
Look like they done froze.
I guess whatever she was supposed to say wasn't supposed to be meant for right now.
She's frozen.
I've been changing.
Well, okay. I mean, for me, yeah, she got to get out. She got to get out now. She got to get out right now. I'm gonna call the police, and I'm gonna let her know that she got to get out because my car can't move no further. Yeah, Jose,
but that's why I would stop my car. Ooh, this is nice.
Jose say no protection, no protection from damages.
Yep. I would definitely stop my car though.
I think he should have stopped the vehicle because it looked like he was pressing on, but at the same time she was doing everything she could to make it seem as if to be able to get her a ride for free.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, she was pressing to get a ride for free.
Yes. Jose,
she's saying the car was not. She couldn't fit in the car. She's just giving every excuse, and she threatened him by saying that she's done gotten other drivers fired too. And I'm glad he recorded it, actually.
But see, that's the thing. I mean, you say you've been in this business, Donovan. I mean, how often do you guys actually record individuals getting in and out of the car?
I'm a tech person, so just know I got my bases covered.
Because even with that, there's nowhere on a Lyft or Uber where they say people that are signed up could be monitored or videoed. So even at that time, you're putting yourself at risk of a lawsuit because you pretty much have to get So where is it in there that say that you can video people?
Look in the agreement. When they sign up, it's in the agreement that drivers do have cameras, dash cameras.
Hold on.
They did say.
Jose, let me ask you a question. Donovan says it's in the agreement. You say you do Lyft and Uber from time to time. Have you ever seen that it's in the agreement that you can video your customers and that you don't have to inform the customers that you're videotaping them? They have a camera registered. Where is the camera registered at?
You put them into the app.
So that's what I was asking you. When a person gets in your car, does the phone automatically records them? Donovan.
So we're talking policy, so I'm gonna have to give you policy.
Okay then. Because I want to know, because I mean, it's people, I done seen people record people in offices and things like that, and teachers and things, and those things are thrown out. Hold on, Jose say, you have to register your camera, and when you ride with someone, it tells you, right? So you just can't record. The client is notified that the driver has a camera. So that's what, Jose, I read it, Jose. It said, and you cleared it up. So y'all have to y'all have to let the person know who is getting in the back seat of the car, Jose, that you are really monitoring, recording by camera. You just can't do it without the acknowledgement.
I'm yielding.
You said, I thought you were looking up some information, DP.
Oh, I thought you were asking him questions. I didn't know.
I'm asking both of you questions. You said you were looking up info.
All right. So I've got the information straight from the Uber policies on video recording trials. Okay. Along with audio recording, we've been exploring the ability to allow drivers to choose to record video using the front facing camera on their smartphone, similar to a dash cam. Many drivers use traditional dash cams today, but those can require extensive setup and can come with a hefty price tag. On the other hand, the feature we'll test is free and can be set up in seconds in the Uber driver app. Okay? Safety tips and resources drivers can encounter challenging moments on the road. So we've created some new tips now available in the Learning App Center to help them manage some of the trickiest situations drivers have reported to us. So, rider accounts. We're also making it easier for drivers to flag any fake or inappropriate names they encounter. Drivers can go to their app's help section, find the option to report an issue with the rider, and select My Rider had an inappropriate name or anything that has anything to do with our policy and against discrimination policy. That's why we're conducting a large audit of rider account names and freezing accounts with names that are clearly fake, first of all, and these accounts will remain blocked until riders update or validate their, validate, okay, well, I just lost the whole policy. Okay, validate their account names. We're going to the video all the way. Let's go deeper into the video recording policy. Safety policies. I'm just reading straight from policy because we're okay. We got everyone
Jose
back in.
say not us. No. It's Jose say not us. Uber and Lyft ask you to register your camera. Okay, so that's okay. He say, I got a notification today that I have to register my camera if I have one. So you still have this still saying that you have to get permission from Uber and Lyft, then you have to register your cameras. You just can't do it on your own.
So depending on local regulations, the use of dashboard cameras and other recording devices during rides may not be allowed. Some cities or states may require signage making known the presence of recording devices, while other regions may not allow recording devices at all. It does depend on where you live.
Right.
Okay? The state that I drive in allows me to do that, okay? I can't speak for anyone else. So that's why I'm going back to policy so I won't get myself in trouble as a
I heard you, Jose.
driver and a Lyft driver. Broadcasting another person's image or recording without their express prior consent is prohibited and may result in your account being disabled. So where you're talking, yes, you've got to have consent signs or getting their consent. So I would definitely. But
that's all I was saying. But Donovan, that's all I was saying in the beginning.
I get what you're saying. You want consent, basically.
Right, because if you don't,
you can set yourself up for a lawsuit.
Right.
Check this out, though. A verbal consent can't be proven unless there are witnesses.
Correct.
All right. So it's a loss situation.
Well, I mean, to protect yourself on that, D. Once somebody gets ready to get, we talking about depending on what state you're in, it's nothing for you to print up consent forms, letting the people know, hey, you're getting in this vehicle. If you ride with me for my protection and yours, I would like for you to sign this. I got time to wait for you to read it, and I just need you to sign this because I am going to be recording who's in the back seat of my car because I don't have eyes in the back of my head.
Okay, and so one more thing we'll run into, okay? The only thing you can do is get the time and the signature of the person. That's all. You cannot get names or anything because then now you're violating a safety policy, okay? When you're asking
what safety policy?
personal information or anything that would make a
No.
driver.
So hold on, Donovan. That's not your name. If it does not attach your date of birth or your clients has the option of getting off if the camera is being used and they don't want it. Right. This is what I'm saying. I hear you when you're saying, but asking someone for their name, Uber or Lyft already tells you the person's name because it comes in.
Sometimes it's nicknames.
And that's what you was just reading, how they're doing away with that.
Let me tell you, one time my friend Cherie pulled up and the person's name was Beware. Cherie told him straight up, she locked her door, she rolled down the window a little bit. She said, I need to see your driver's license or something because you're not getting in my car because I don't know what you're telling me to beware of. And we were rolling.
But Donovan, you just read where they said that they were doing away and freezing.
Yeah, so you about to fall out on the floor.
Fake accounts with fake names and not real name, because I know I have a Lyft and an Uber account, and they asked me for my real name and date of birth. So you have to be, if you're gonna do the tape, you have to ask these people, because why the hell would you let somebody in your goddamn vehicle sitting behind you and you don't know their damn name? Wait, Miss Sunshine at?
I got you, Legacy.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
She got a phone call. But you know, I don't trust Lyft like that. And y'all talking about cameras, permission. If I'm a Lyft driver, I'm gonna record.
What they say gonna happen? What they say gonna happen, Donovan, when you do it without the permission?
Verbal agreements can't be proven. That's what I'm gonna say. So I always get permission when I point to that camera and they don't say anything. That's my permission.
I agree, Jose. Trust me, I agree with you. I don't think you can weed out everything that's bad, or you know what I'm saying. I agree with you.
So the thing is, what would you do? And all these stipulations of their protocol. First, when you sign up, you sign the provisions and attributions of what you're going to do, how the business is supposed to be ran. You know what your liabilities are and what's not.
Okay.
But if someone's doing this why do you ask the people that are driving why don't you ask the people that are driving what they know?
What do you mean by that, Jose?
Like, why don't we, the show, ask people who drive what they know? I guess because we just bring your groceries. That's what we do. Like you. Well, we've heard that you say you don't have to ask permission, but then we also were seeing that the protocol is varies per state. So what would you do if you had that person in your car, Jose? Would you keep on going with the ride, just cut your camera on and let them be how they are? But you know, you can also join in the show and do StreamYard and be able to be a part and voice what you're doing. We'd love to have you on. Won't you come on?
Definitely,
If
Jose.
you see that ride ain't going right, you always have the right to ask this person to get out your car.
Yes. I
would make sure I'm somewhere that's lit, like a gas station, that prove when I let you out my car, you was in good shape. No foolishness. Camera.
But your ass gotta get out.
And that's why I would take them back to their house, because I'm not going to have the liability if I put them in danger. I put them in harm's way. I don't want nobody putting the accusation that I took them somewhere and set
I'm
them
taking their ass to the police department.
That's another thought too.
Because what I'm not going to do is, because Kate, once a person realizes that you're making a U-turn and it seems like you going back to their house, that motherfucker is going to be livid.
Okay, let me help y'all. Y'all cannot do either one of those. Because if you hold a person 0.1 second and it's something that they didn't want, that you're going to get charged with kidnapping.
Kate, hold on, Tony, go back if I can read Jose.
Send me a link. That's what Tony was putting up, was the link.
Okay. But what I'm saying is, Tay, because obviously this person hasn't said stop the car so I can get out. So they thinking that you're persistent on taking them where you're supposed to be taking them. So if I'm telling you to get out the car, this is over. I'm not gonna take the harassment. I'm not gonna take the verbal abuse. And I stop my car, and then I ask you to get out. And
At
then
that
you
point,
tell me no.
at that point, you supposed to call 911.
Okay.
If
Okay.
you was asked Junior, Junior would tell you, I've been there, done that. I kicked somebody out my car. I'm just not that person. And no, I did not beat them up. I was real respectful. And soon as I had them to leave my car, I contacted Uber. I let them know what was going on. I let them know what type of customer this was, and I didn't get penalized. Because the first thing Uber tells you, Uber and Lyft, your safety is priority. If you're not feeling comfortable in any way, you have the right to ask this person to leave your car. And then you fill out an incident report with the company. Pretty much. But still record, because people will lie real quick. Real quick.
Hey B, what's up, man? Well, I tell you what, I don't know what's going on with Anthony internet tonight.
It's
So
lousy.
we can't seem to get the.
I heard you. I heard you. I was bringing Jose in.
You what?
I heard you. I was bringing Jose in.
Oh,
Welcome, Jose. How are you?
What's up, everybody?
Hey, Jose, what it is, Jose?
Hey, Jose.
This is a very interesting topic tonight, guys.
The topic was shifted as it usually is by Legacy. The video said, "What would you
Legacy,
do
why
as
you
a
do
driver?"
that?
He shifted it to the policies. Now we're talking about policies.
Yeah.
Let's go back to what would you do as the driver?
Because the driver probably was in wrong because he had no business recording that goddamn lady.
Well, I don't know what the incident was. What was it?
Well, go ahead, Tony.
I can show you the video.
Always talking out of. Come over there.
Yes, I am. Do me a favor. Can you move the seat forward because it's hitting my knees at this point.
Yeah, no problem. Hold on.
Can you hold on? I didn't even put my seatbelt on, sir. Can you slow down? You in a rush? Because if you're in a rush, I'm gonna panic. It's too hot in here. Can I lower this window or something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Your seatbelt is really tight around my neck. Has anybody else complained about this?
No, ma'am. No, they
hurts.
Well, then take it off.
No, I'm not going to take it off. I'm going to an important meeting right now. I can't have my hair on.
You're having an important meeting at 7 p.m.?
What is that your concern? What the fuck I do? I'm trying to explain to you, I'm not getting any ventilation right now. Okay? And I don't appreciate your smart remark about me having a meeting at 7 o'clock, which I'm going to be late because of you. You showed up late.
Sorry about that, okay? I'm sorry.
Are you giving me an attitude, sir?
No, ma'am, I'm not.
All I have to do is report you to Uber, and so be it. You will be kicked off of this app, okay? Let me tell you, I've gotten other people kicked off. This freaking seat is leaning on my knee. You have to have consideration for passengers when they get in your car, and you don't question them where they're going. I want another Uber driver.
Wow. I saw this.
At that point,
Hold on, KK. Hold on, KK.
Yeah.
Jose, I want your input on this one.
Well, I'm going to tell you something. From the beginning, it's kind of weird because she's rude. She has a lot of mood changes during that whole ride. So this is a person that is obviously mentally. There's something wrong with her mentally, I think. I believe that she was like all over the place. All of a sudden, she screams out like and she curses and she's rude. I don't know that I would have lasted as long as. No, I would have pulled over as I would have pulled over right away. I would have said, "I'm sorry, this is not going to work out for us." Okay, so I'm going to cancel the ride and get off my car. And you know what? You can get somebody else that you can scream to and be rude to and all that. I have never had, and I've been driving for probably 3 years now. I don't do it as often as maybe a lot of other people. So, and I only drive during the day. So I don't really get these weirdo characters or drunks because I don't drive at night because I don't want to put myself in that situation. And I do have a nice car too, so I don't really want anyone messing it up. As a matter of fact, my last ride yesterday, it was this girl that I picked up at at a burger fi here in East Boynton. I live in Boynton, guys, Boynton Beach, and she was a little rude. She sat in the car and she asked me, if I had a charger, and I said I don't have a charger, but I don't have a cable, but you can plug in because my car has the ability for you to plug in the back and charge your whatever. If you bring a cable, you can definitely connect to my car.
Right.
And she connected, and then I was playing decent music. I try to I guess the people's taste by their appearance. That may not be. I mean, I may not always be accurate as far as picking the type of music, but you can tell, and at least I make an effort to play music that I think the person that's sitting in the back would like based on their appearance. I don't know them, so I can't go on anything else.
Right.
So she was rude when she got out of the car. She didn't say thank you, nothing. She just closed the door, and I went to turn the car around. And when I always look in the back to make sure they didn't leave anything, there was a BurgerFi cup on the door, on the pocket of the door, and there was some papers on the floor. And when I picked up the paper, it was a receipt from BurgerFi, so I knew it was her. And that to me, my car is not, and no car is a garbage can. Okay,
Right.
don't leave your shit in my car. I'm sorry, that's just super rude. I was never. I'm not like that. I was never taught to do something. I wouldn't. If I get in your car with food, I'm coming out with it. I'm not gonna leave it in your car. That's just rude.
Well,
And
Jose, y'all, one thing I heard, because that's my first time.
I gave her a bad review. I gave her a 1 star. And when the system will ask me, why are you giving them a 1 star? And it gives you options that you can check off. So just like you can rate me as a
the
driver,
driver.
I can rate you as a rider. If I rate you 3 stars or less, you will never pick me as
You'll never get in my car again, basically.
no, it won't. The system automatically like blacklists you, and you're not ever gonna get a ride from her
Right.
again. Which is what I like that because I know that if you're rude or if you do something to me while I'm driving that I don't like, I can completely say, you know what, I don't want that person to ride. Uber will ask you after the ride is done. The first question they ask you is like, would you ride with this person again? Yes or no? If you say no, that's it. It's pretty simple.
Do you drive for Lyft too?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it asks you about the passenger wearing a seatbelt, what do you think about that question?
I when I get to that question, about maybe once every 10 rides, I'll have to ask somebody to put their seatbelt on.
Okay.
Now, people may think that you're infringing into their liberty to wear it or not, but I don't go that way when I ask somebody about put on the seatbelt, and and some people will look at you like funny, but 99% of the time the person will go, oh, I'm sorry, yes, I got to put it on. They will put it on without any issue. Once in a while you'll get someone, and what I do is I just tell them, look, you may not want to wear it, but if I break because other people are on the road, you may fall into the floor because it's happened. It happened once. The person didn't put their seatbelt on. Someone stopped in front of me, and I had to stop, and the person slid onto the floor in front of their seat. So oh, of course, I'm sorry, I had to stop, whatever. They understand, but I never have an issue with the seatbelt because I always explain it when the person kind of looks at you like, why do you want me to wear the seatbelt? I don't want to, or I don't tell them that I'm forcing it on them. I put it in a way where I explain it to them. You know what? It's so nothing happens to you. All right? I'm not doing it for my own. I'm doing it for you. I never really
Now
had
the lady said
those crazy
the
videos
lady
that.
got in the back seat of the car and said that she's not getting any air. She don't feel any air. Well, she was about big as the whole back seat. So whatever air was
All
circulating
right.
back there got pushed
Okay.
out of the
So you
car
know
when she
what?
got in.
I would turn the air the one a lot of the reactions that you get from people like that is because you're just not doing things right as a driver. Okay. Sometimes in the case of her, there's no excuse. I don't think there's anything that you could have done with her. But when I run into somebody that I can detect that they don't want to be bothered, or I just ask the questions. I just ask the several questions that will lead me to understand where this person is at that time. For example, I'll just ask, "Are you okay with the air back there? Is the music too loud? Do you want me to change it, turn it off?" I mean, those kind of questions are basically, I want to make your ride as comfortable as possible. So if the person tells me, "No, AC is great," ching, checked off, marked. That one's checked off. How about the music? Is it too loud? No, the music is fine. Or no, could you lower it a little bit? Or can you not play any music at all? I just want to chill and I don't want to hear any noise. And you know what? I'm like, okay, I'll turn it off. Or they'll put their headphones on and I'm like, okay, cool. I respect that. I don't, you know what? I'm trying to make the ride as comfortable as possible for you. Even if it's a 5 minute ride or a 10 minute or and
Donovan,
even an
not to,
hour.
Jose, not to cut you off. Donovan, how do you before we move on to the next topic, how do you deal with your customers when they get in the car? Do you do any of that?
Oh yeah. So I first greet them. That's good customer satisfaction. First of all, okay. Good customer service is greeting them. Okay,
Yeah.
seeing how it's going to start. Okay. If it looks like this is a customer or this is a rider that we can actually have a conversation, we start it. One thing about me though, if I have music up, if I have music on, the first thing is, hey, are you all right with the music? Are you
Yeah.
all right
Hey,
with
Miss
the music
Veronica.
playing?
Same thing. I do the same
Uh,
thing.
I get the information with basic conversation. Oh, does the heat air need to be turned down or so up, or are you good? Just
Turn
basic
that motherfucker
conversation.
off. Turn the motherfucking heat up.
I will. I definitely will turn it off. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And so
No need to curse though.
we have to look at adults and riders as positive reinforcements. Okay, we can't have a reaction to to their
Exactly.
to their attitude. Okay, because it only makes things worse. Um, the escalating situations. Okay, for example, what Jose was explaining gives you a primarily good example of me picking up a client, a, a rider, to go to the airport. Okay, uh, dark area. It was early in the morning, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, Atlanta area. I was somewhere I wasn't familiar with. Okay, so I'm already thinking like I'm going to a lock home that I have to go through a locked gate to get to him, and he's pulling up. He's walking up to my car, and I'm in the middle of the dark, you all. But so I'm already kind of, as a driver, I'm already on a protective side there. Okay, but even so much more now, I'm not prepared to actually assist him because I'm being protective on what's going on. But now I'm able to talk and communicate and see where the driver where the writer is in his heart. And so it's like, hey, would you like me to put on some music? It's like, that's fine. He said, that's fine. I was trying to find a good song. I asked him what type of music. He said anything works. It's early in the morning. He's just trying to get to the airport. I didn't find anything, so he said, I'm fine with no music. I mean, we're good. And then we went to a conversation out of the middle of nowhere. He starts talking. I started talking about, some of the things I do, and he opened up and started sharing what his wife does, and it opened a big conversation because some of the things his wife does, I have experience in with the teaching industry and 504 and IEP. So that actually opened up conversation. But at first, I thought, hey, this is a guy that may be coming into my car or ready to explode or have a knife or something, all because it was a dark area that I was in. So,
well, we Donovan and we appreciate you and Jose sharing that was experience, because I never really knew the ins and out of it. I was just able to utilize those services. But we're gonna go ahead and push forward to the next topic.
What's
Tony,
the next
what do you do, AB?
Don't talk about abortion again.
Over the weekend, as you guys know, no abortion. As you know, over the weekend, the trending video that was going viral was the Birmingham, Alabama video. So, as a result of the Birmingham video with the chair,
yeah,
and the whole boat, the whole.
Wow, your internet is really bad tonight, huh? Frozen. He's frozen.
So, like we're having, hold on, technical difficulty. Let's give it a minute. It's buffering a little bit.
Yeah.
Your internet probably done got as old as you are.
Are your eyes closed all the time, or is it the internet? Your eyes are closed, Anthony. I think you're sleeping.
Y'all ain't gonna keep coming for Tony like this.
I think Anthony's sleeping.
Oh God!
Coming for Tony like this.
Back with us.
Juicy, you done got one of them hell demons in you tonight. You done just jumped off your rainbow and coming for me and Jose.
Cause we gotta balance the scale. We can't be bullies.
You can't be bashing Anthony, right?
Hey, this ain't Birmingham, Alabama. This shit ain't going on.
No, I will not be the chair.
Jose, man, listen. I'm gonna tell you something. I've always loved when you come on the show. Well, not on the show, but in the comments, cause you always bring some with you, man. And then tonight to be able to finally see you, it is a pleasure, my brother.
Okay, I'm back.
Anthony's back.
What y'all think about we're buffering really bad. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with this technical difficulty over here. But listen, like I was saying, so over the weekend, the trending video was the Birmingham, Alabama big fight, especially with the chair. And the chair made such impact in the news, quote unquote. I found a video online where someone was actually interviewing the chair. Check this out.
The chair.
My name is Point of View, and I'm joined today with the chair from what many are calling the Montgomery Riverfront Brawl. Let's take a look. Is this you?
It is.
How are you today, DeMonte? Is it?
I'm doing all right. I'm just happy to be on the right side of history, man.
Care to tell us what happened in Montgomery?
Man, I was smoking a blunt, thinking about the pussy I was gonna get later. Had a date with this bad bitch from IKEA. Thick ass 3-seat sofa from the clearance rack. Not 2, 3. 3 seats, nigga.
That's a thick bitch.
Thick ass bitch. So I'm minding my business, thinking about her big burly ass, when this black security guard politely asked these white people to move they punk ass boat so that the riverboat could dock and the patrons could safely get off.
What happened next?
The white people ain't take too kindly to the request and started jumping the black security guard. Next thing I see is black Aquaman swimming across the river to help the security guard.
And that's when you jumped in.
That's when I whispered to one of the niggas next to me and told him pick me up.
Why'd you do it?
You know, a lot of people look at me and assume I'm white, when in actuality, I'm just white passing, and I just saw an opportunity to use my privilege as a super duper light-skinned nigga from Alabama.
Thank you for joining us, and thank you for your service, DeMonte.
The pleasure is all mine, man. If you'll excuse me, I gotta go bust open a lamp.
Boy, this shit here is crazy.
We are a creative bunch of people, I swear.
Anthony, that's so Chappelle-like. That guy, he
Yes.
was the guy.
So we have an exclusive interview from the chair.
And the chair had on a do-rag.
Yes, you caught that.
Wow.
I thought it was one of the
So
neck
funny, man.
scarves.
That is
Hey,
so
so
funny.
that, let me tell you what was funny, right? I'm watching it and everything. And I'm watching Juicy. Juicy smiling. You laughing. But Jose had bust a gut over there. Do you
Oh my God,
understand me?
it's so funny.
I'm
You've seen it.
I'm
You've
laughing
probably seen
hard
it.
over here because I'm laughing at Jose laugh.
This is it was Chappelle-like, right? I saw that and I'm looking at him going like, this is
Right.
like Dave Chappelle. This is Dave Chappelle, another one of his episodes where he's like, this is something he would come up with. It's amazing.
Definitely.
That was so funny. Super funny.
Well, check this out. Here's a video of a young lady, young woman, a skeezer, whatever you want to call her. She got caught cheating.
Was she a skeet bot?
She got
Why are
caught
you
cheating.
saying that?
She got caught cheating. So this is
So she was a thought pocket skeet bot.
So wait. So this is not related to the Alabama incident?
no. This is a different video.
This is something else. Okay. You
got
want to
random-
make me laugh. You want to make me
random
laugh
videos
tonight.
Just random videos. Check this out.
You want to make me laugh tonight, huh? Dale,
Probably,
go ahead.
yes.
Roll it.
Попались грешники. Смотри, у меня такие же трусы, блин. Второй такой, ты-то куда летишь, ты-то куда, блин? Вот там, да полицию вызови. Она голая стоит, ты посмотри. Нормально. Давай полицию вызови. Ну и финалочку, ну.
It ain't played well on my end. I didn't get to see it.
Want to play it again?
Yeah, see it play.
Попались грешники. Смотри, у меня такие же трусы, блин. Второй такой, ты-то куда летишь, ты-то куда, блин? Вот там, давай полицию вызови. Она голая стоит, ты посмотри. Нормально. Давай полицию вызови. Ну и финалочку, ну.
She thought he was a peeping Tom. I have 2 of those brooms. I know.
You
Now
have another one of those?
another episode. I'm in the chair. What did it do?
You see,
Go to the next video.
see now that's the crazy shit right there. That puts a whole making.
I have
This
nothing
man
to say
is
about that
dangling
video.
this man is dangling out the window with some sheets, ass out. The man want to kill him, but your thought crispy pocket is who let the man in the house. So why not just let that man walk out the door like a man? Cause he was invited into this bitch.
Right.
Come on now. You act like you don't know what's going on. He left his
What,
pants.
I'm not on the rainbow. I'm just saying that I'm not
No,
gonna
I'm
walk.
talking about they got him. That's why she let him in the house. He better be glad he got his life because they was getting him. He was about to get robbed. And
He probably trying to fight the man because he probably know the man or it might be a relative.
Right. I mean, anything is possible, but I'm just saying, All of this about this pussy hole. It's crazy. You know how many people just they lie about this pussy hole?
I'm not really understanding what you're
I
saying.
think I need to. See, I don't want no pussy hole to make me dangle out the window. I just don't want none.
Well, if you don't put yourself in that situation, then you don't have to worry about it, right? But other people do. Other people certainly do.
But Jose, y'all be real. How many times y'all done seen on TV, read or heard about a man killed another man about messing with his woman?
All the time.
Now the only time I'm killing somebody about messing with my woman is if somebody tried to take something from my woman, meaning her virtue, her life, something to my kids of that nature. You allowing somebody to play in your gut, knowing that I'm your man. If I don't, and even if I do know him, it depends on where we at in life. I'm not messing with that man. I asked him to leave my shit.
It's misguided. It's pretty much misguided because if she's cheating on you, then it's her, not you. I mean, not him.
Right.
He's getting what he can get, I guess.
Yeah, but I mean, he only doing what she's allowing him to do. So he didn't violate my house.
But you still have to. You know what? You have to have respect for the woman and for the fact that for the marriage, right? You have to have respect
Jose,
for
what
that.
I'm saying is, regardless
So
if you're married,
even if she's giving you a chance to get in there and she shouldn't be, that doesn't mean you have to take it.
But Jose, let's say you got a woman.
You need them
You
both.
don't know she's married. Hold on. Let's say you meet a woman.
I know
You
what
don't
you're
know.
gonna say. You're gonna come out with the women power. The power of the women is saying no, and they hold all the cards.
That's not what I'm finna say. That's not what I'm finna say. What I'm saying is, you can meet a woman, and she can tell you that she's single and she has her own place. She can invite you over to that home. And in the process of you going to this woman's home, she has never told you that she lives with a man and she's in a relationship. You get in there, you doing your thing because that's what grown folks do. And then this man opens the door. You are not the person that is in the wrong because you was invited in. You deserve to be able to leave that house with your life because one, you don't know the person. And two, you didn't end up raping this woman. So you shouldn't have to go through that.
Can I respond?
Yes, sir.
Well, no, it's because I don't. It takes me a while to see when he's finished, and I don't know if he's finished. Sometimes he can continue going. So I don't want to interrupt.
Go ahead, Jose. Go ahead.
I agree with you, but that's not the norm. Let's be real.
Oh no, it's not. It's
not the norm.
So not.
Okay. Maybe once in a while a guy that's in there doing his thing doesn't know, but it's actually mostly it's the other way around. The women have no idea the guy's married, and then the woman comes to the house, finds him in bed, and she goes like, "He never told me he was married." That's how it really happens most of the time, not the other way around. Let's be real.
Jose, I need to get you some information. Jose, I got to get you some information because women cheat way more than men cheat.
Okay, but it's not been my experience. Let's put it that way. And I have a lot of experience.
I got you, my brother. I got you.
So Jose, you saying you're a whore or you're reformed?
Oh, well, this is before I got married.
So you're reformed?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm reformed from. What? I wasn't married when I was doing my thing. I was having fun, and when it came time for me to settle down, I settled down, and that's it. It's over.
Okay.
So I wasn't married when I never really got involved with anybody that was married either when I was single.
Hear me?
No need for that. There's so many women out there that you don't.
Can y'all hear me?
to complicate it. I think Sunshine is muted. We can't hear you if you speak. There you go. Now.
Juicy, you have anything to say?
That was a look.
I'm a mother.
I know that. I saw that just now.
Yeah, so I actually wasn't talking to y'all. I should have took me off the camera, but I was addressing the home.
The issue.
Yes. Look, chargers. We're looking for a charger box to charge up the device. And I keep buying them, and then they act like I'm the one that did something with it. So they try to put it on because you just don't remember.
Now, do you, as the only woman in the group, do you have a saying in all of that, or?
Yeah, I'm saying it to the fact that I bought it and y'all charge y'all phone after I charge mine. Then.
No. Do you have any comments on the man cheating coming out the window?
On the topic.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
I don't think I even got that part because I was distracted.
You were busy.
Everybody cheating. My point is, no, I don't condone cheating. So anything with that, I'm gone. Be done. No, if he cheated, he didn't want you.
Exactly.
Ain't no
Or he doesn't want you.
I slipped. I was trying. No.
What happened to Legacy?
He may have lost a signal.
Oh.
Because he was driving. I think he was in his vehicle.
He's always in his car, right?
No. Sometimes. Oh, there he is. He's back.
I'm always in his car. In the car. Legacy's usually at home, but where he lives, he doesn't have good signal.
I'm back.
Okay.
My son had called.
How's he coming through?
He good.
He's of your lineage, right?
He's of the lineage of the greatest creator of the everything.
Who's that?
The one who created us.
Oh, okay. I got you. Good.
Well, I have this question real quick on cheating, real quick, and then we're gonna move on. What about these people, like y'all say y'all don't condone cheating and blah 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 blah, and if they did this one time, you're done. So what do you say about these individuals, mostly it's females? Let's say the man cheats, and then he apologizes and da 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 da, and then she said, "Okay, well, I'm gonna give you another chance, Ray Pookie, you ain't gonna do it no more," and they stay together, or Hector,
or Carlos,
so they stay together, and then of course he does it again. I'm a firm believer. Anybody who shows you who they are, believe them. So he showed you who he is when he cheated. Then you stay with him because for whatever reason. And of course he does it multiple times again. What do you say about those people?
What, the people that forgives?
Yeah, the woman that keep forgiving him.
Or the man?
The woman that keep forgiving him.
Or the man who keeps forgiving the woman?
The person that's forgiving the other person that's cheating.
Okay, well that's fine. That's fine as long as we look at it like that. For me, I mean, it's they love who they love, and sometimes love can be great, sometimes love can be sweet, kind, and sometimes love hurts. I don't think that I don't think nothing's wrong with a person forgiving another person for their infidelities or whatever they did to them. It's up to the individual. I mean, but that individual has to determine how much they're willing to forgive for and how many times they're willing to forgive it. Exactly. before they come to a terms of this is who that individual are or is. For you, Tony, it may be one time. For me, it may be three. For me, for Jose, it may be one time, and cake no time. But each situation is different because each person loves an individual differently. There's no, if we're gonna look at, I mean, even with marriages, it says, and I don't know if Jose married, but I do know Cake done been married before. But
I'm married.
it says good or bad, better or worse, rich or poor, to death do you part. It doesn't say that, in a divorce, I mean, in a marriage, that, you can, just because you found something wrong with the individual, that, I don't want to be a part of it no more. You're supposed to find some type of way to work around it. And I'm talking about marriage. I ain't talking about boyfriend and girlfriend, because it's up to the individual. But in a marriage, you're supposed to be able to seek some type of counseling help. Now, if the individual at that time doesn't want to, go through those things, then you may be able to remove yourself from the marriage. But boyfriend and girlfriend, I just think that every individual, um, it's hard for me to say, because for me, it would be definitely hard for me to reattach myself to a woman that I call myself loving, and she done let somebody else Machiavelli her while she's been in a relationship with me. That would be hard. But if I loved her enough, and I really do believe that her ways are gonna change,
5 seconds,
anything is possible.
Legacy.
Huh?
5 seconds.
Okay.
4, 3, 2. Time's up.
I'm done.
Come on.
In your state, Florida, is at will. And you can roll over and look at her and be like, "Ooh, your eyelashes look pretty. I don't want to be married to you no more." And it's over. You just go on down and pay for it. They just want their money. So you do have places that you just get out of it if you want out of it. Now, morally, you're right. However, that ain't legally the case.
Yeah.
So again, nah, bro. You gonna choose me always.
Okay.
Jose?
I just think that I'm married, by the way. I think I said that before. I think that if you're giving somebody an opportunity, I think what is that they say? Fool me once,
Shame on me.
shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. Shame on you. Then it's shame on me. And I think that some people could be forgiving because they may think less of themselves.
Right.
They think that
Huh?
they don't deserve. I mean, they think that they can't. They don't want to be by themselves. They don't want to be alone, and sometimes they forgive and can continue forgiving because they think that they think less of themselves. Their self esteem is so low that or sometimes they think that that's just the way it is. So I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying that that's what it all depends on the kind of person that you are. If you love yourself enough to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna move on, and you're gonna stay. Be a cheater,
What?
cheat
But
on
Jose, what
anyone.
happens?
But
Jose, what happens to forgiveness and better or worse, sickness and health, to death do you part?
well, that's why I said that. You know what, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So you're gonna give the person an opportunity based on the situation, based on what transpires.
Right.
A lot of times we don't look at ourselves when a woman is unfaithful to a man. We tend to blame the other person, and we don't look at what we might have done
I
to
ain't
the
did nothing for a woman to get no pussy all the way, Jose. I ain't did enough of nothing.
No one
huh.
can do anything to make anyone do something they don't want to do. We are
Right.
responsible for all of
But
our
I'm
actions
referring
and
to
our feelings.
I'm referring to in a marriage. In my case, for example, I'm married. So if you're in a marriage and you're unfaithful to the person, you know, sometimes,
I was
a lot
I
of
was
times,
married. I was married
women
11
for
years.
the woman might say, might be tired of things that the man is doing, and and they find solace in someone else, and then
But
it's
Jose,
more.
how do you find solace in
No,
someone else when
no.
you're already attached to someone? Wouldn't it be better for you to remove yourself before you go and find solace in someone else?
Well,
Well, if
that
you're married,
may where it may be. That may
if
be the
you're
case,
married,
but what I'm trying to, that's not. It's not usually that way. Not everything is as black and white as you would like it to be. Where if you're starting to think that there's no solution for your marriage, you should end it instead of trying to find someone else while you're still married. But that's not always the case.
No, it's
For
definitely not. Hold on for a second, Jose. Cake, what you about to say?
I was saying, I was married. I don't fully agree. When you're married, you're committed, you're married. And if you're having some type of situation that's going on and you're not happy and you got to find solace in something, you need to find solace in yourself. Find it in a book, find it in cooking some cake, but you should not find it outside of your home. You need to find it in conversation with your spouse. You need to be open. You need to communicate. You don't find it in someone else. Because once you go somewhere else, it's time to go. That's simple.
Totally.
And anybody, to me, I mean, people do it to each his own.
Exactly.
And I pray for those that do it, because that is back to that insecurity of am I worthy? Some people don't feel like they can make it on their own. That's that mustard seed of faith. Get you an apple seed. They don't stop. You gotta know to do better, because if a person you married, you're married. I was married for 11 years, and I told him, when I cheat on you, you gonna know I cheated on you. I ain't gonna never do you again. And ask him.
Oh, so you cheated?
I didn't. Well, he wouldn't sign. I filed for the divorce.
I don't disagree with you at all. I was giving as an example what some people think when they get into that situation. I wasn't really saying that it's okay for you to find solace in someone
No,
else.
we didn't think that. We didn't I didn't think it. I don't think Cake, but to say it, it gives people an escape from being able to acknowledge the responsibilities of what they brought, because two wrongs don't make it right.
I'm assuming that when it gets to that point where someone is looking for solace somewhere else,
it's over.
They have tried, and a lot of times some people, maybe not the man as much, but the woman will try to say, hey, you know what, this is going on and you're not addressing it, and it keeps happening and it keeps happening. It could be abuse, it could be just not paying attention to her, it could be so many things, and she's feeling alone or left out or just rejected. And you could, little by little, you could drive someone to the point where they either don't want to be with you anymore or they're going to cheat, because that's just human nature. It's not right.
So
But you know what?
is it not human nature before you cheat to say, you know what, I'm just done?
Yeah. And you will find that some people will do that. Some people will say, you know what, I'm done, and they're not even there's no one else.
That's Anthony Brown. That's Anthony
All right.
Brown up there to the left corner. That's Anthony Brown.
What about Anthony Brown on the left
If
corner?
if Anthony Brown find out one time that you did that, he just done.
Good. Until it's done to him. Until he does it. The day that he does it, he'll want some a little bit of understanding.
Well, for me, I'm talking about, I've lived a life of not being faithful to good people who are being faithful to me. And there's no pain, for me it wasn't, than to feel the loneliness of that person that you knew loved you, and that person now, even though they still may love you, they're just not attached to you anymore because you would not stop doing what was causing them pain. But most good women are not going to
Wait, hold on. But you shouldn't be working 70 hours a week.
Hold on. That's crazy, Jose.
That's
because
just
every
way
individual.
too much.
Because every individual don't make the same amount of hourly wages.
Of course not.
So
But
sometimes people have to work 2 jobs to provide for their family.
Yeah.
So if you take away, you working 40 at one job and you working 30 at another job to provide for your family, first you're gonna be hoorayed as a great man because you're doing what it takes to provide for your family.
But if you have a wife that you're providing
and
for,
children,
and
and
it's
children.
taking away from her time with you, she doesn't understand that the reason why you're not with her is because you are trying to provide for your family. Then she's not playing for the team.
I was gonna say that it's okay if you're working 2 jobs, 70 hours a week, but that extra part-time job that she could be doing so that she will be able to have her emotional needs met, that's her sacrifice while she's home and he's providing. So as a wife,
that's what I'm saying.
That's the part of unconditional love that spouses.
Marriage is a team. It's a team effort. You work together towards a common goal, and your goal, the way you get there is different for each one of the people that are in the marriage. So you have different responsibilities or different ways to go about it, but you must understand what you are doing for the goal that you're trying to achieve and what she's doing for the same. And if she feels that you're, I don't know, ignoring her or not spending enough time, then she's not recognizing what the work you're putting in is for a purpose. And it's not going to work. She has to see that. Now, if she starts wondering why you're not spending time with her because she's jealous and she wonders if you're doing shit on the side, then that's a whole different topic. We're done, right?
I agree with you, Jose. Not only just the wife is going to be feeling neglected, but also if you have a situation where you have kids, because they're not going to understand it either. They just notice that dad is not here.
Yeah.
He's not taking me to the girl. She's not taking me to the father-daughter dance. He's not taking me to my first day at school.
Exactly. He's not spending any time with me.
No time with me. The boys. He's not taking me to Little League baseball or football. Where's dad?
I don't have any kids.
So
we don't have kids. Me and my wife.
You know what I'm saying? But kids would also suffer in that same situation that you were just saying.
Oh yeah.
So the wife/girlfriend is gonna suffer, and your kids are most definitely gonna suffer because like I said, kids are not gonna definitely understand that you're working 70 hours. I can put Jordans on your feet as opposed to Payless shoes.
Yeah.
But
Legacy Lever again. He had trouble with the system,
with the internet.
Yeah.
Most likely.
So you run this show 2 hours, right?
2 hours or less. It could be less.
Oh, okay.
But we usually are over.
Okay.
So right now, we're going to go ahead and close out. Let everybody tell a little bit about themselves and where they can find you if they need to reach out to you. So Jose, tell us how they can find you.
You can find me at the numbers that are listed there and Boynton Mobile Services. I provide mobile notary services. I work with Anthony as far as his. We split the clientele. I take the Spanish speaking, and then he takes everyone else. No, it's just a mobile service. I also do some Uber on the side when things are slow, like the last 2 to 3 weeks. I don't like doing it because it puts a lot of miles in my car, but it is what it is.
You got to do what you got
And
to do.
I
So
speak Spanish.
are people
I've been a
able
notary for 25 years, over
are, pe-
25 years now.
are people able to reach out to you for transportation services not through Uber?
Yes, I have like in my neighborhood. A lot of people know me, and they just call me for rides to the airport. Like every time they need to go to the airport, they'll call me instead of getting Uber, and it makes it easier because I live here in the same community. So I'm a neighbor.
Right.
So that's most of the rides. I don't really pick up anybody. I don't go to Boca to pick somebody because they need something. No, normally it's just close by. That's it. Because I don't want to put the miles. It's too many. It's just too many miles on my car.
Okay.
And I already do it for the notary. I'm actually on Tuesday. I'm going to Stewart for a notarization, for example. You know,
What kind of car do
so
you have?
huh?
What kind of vehicle do you drive?
I drive a Volvo XC60 SUV.
I had a X90. I love it. Turbo T60. Yeah, I love all those. I had a 740 GLE at 88 too, though. That's my baby.
They don't
Yeah.
make those anymore.
No, I don't. But they're
Apparently, Donovan had trouble because we lost him as well.
Completely.
Donovan Phipps, you can reach out to him at donovanphipps.com.
Who is that? The guy in Atlanta?
The DP, yeah.
Wow, I
So
love that
Donovan,
city.
his Instagram is DP D Phipps Life. His Facebook is Donovan Phipps. So you can reach out to Donovan there. We lost Tayama. Tayama was on here for a little while. Tayama's contact information is.
Anthony, where do you know him from? Where do you know Donovan from?
I interviewed him. He was a guest on our show twice. I saw him on somebody else's show, and the topic was he was looking for love.
Oh.
And he was saying that he's in his 30s and that he was a virgin.
Really?
So I was just like you. I was like, what? In your 30s?
Yeah.
So I said, I got to have you on my show. So we had him on the show.
Nice.
And then a year later, we did a follow-up show. Has he found love? Has he found happiness? And is he still a virgin? And he has found love. He's dating, but he's still a virgin. He's still a virgin because he says he's waiting for marriage.
Good for him.
And he comes on our show because he just loves us so much and is inspired by what we give and out to the people. So he, after being on our show as a guest, he frequently comes on and is a part of the show as a guest.
I love that city there that he's in. I've been several times. It's one of our favorites. Me and my wife go, to Atlanta. We get in a hotel and then we just start driving around and go to Stone Mountain, and we love it. We love that Atlanta. It's a great city.
Yeah, that was really nice. Yeah, so that's how I really met Donovan. How I met Juicy Cakes over there is a friend of ours that was a special guest on the show, Rodney. Rodney is an HIV counselor and HIV/AIDS advocate and all that. So we had him on the show talking about the topic. So then he told us about he had a friend that wanted to join a platform, and he didn't know anything about it, but he knew I had a platform. So he introduced me to Juicy Cakes, and Juicy Cakes has been my sister ever since. That's how I met
So,
you.
Thank you for
so
having
the
me.
name Juicy Cakes is because you make cakes?
Well,
No, because
You're a baker?
Juicy was my name. And then coming on the show, they added Juicy Cakes. Now I don't know why they put the cakes to the end. Just from
Why I added she called herself Juicy, but I added the cakes because there was a picture she showed me one time where she had on this cat suit, this bodysuit, and her cakes was voluptuous. Like she put too much self-rising flour in them.
OMG.
I gotta see that. You gotta show us that picture. Come on.
So
Next
them cakes
meeting.
was like, them cakes reminded me of Sir Mix-a-Lot, that rap song, like, oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. Baby got back. So I added
Oh, you know, this is the first time hearing this, Jose.
added the cake Juicy.
Yes,
That's
so
good.
when he does the commentary in the beginning, I just like this is Duncan Hines and this and that.
Hi.
And I'm backstage always just like, yeah, like so now it's a whole nother level. Turn up.
So one day we're gonna have her do a segment on Juicy and have her just twerk a little bit.
Do you know what's our friend name? Who I really need to call, and I know he hates me now. I hope yeah.
Oh, Cordell.
He actually asked me would I do a video for him showing how right cheek, left cheek.
Not the married guy.
Not for marriage, for exercise purposes. It wasn't about sexual. It was a workout. So I probably shouldn't have said it on the show that way. It wasn't that way, the way you took it. And I was like,
two of us, you know.
No.
There's just Anthony and me. That's it.
So we were at that time we were talking about strengthening and core strengthening. And that is actually, even though
Is that what they call it now?
Well, you all enjoy it because of the look, but it actually does strengthen and balance your pelvic floor. And a lot of women should be doing it because it helps centralize your nervous system, and it's very healthy of an exercise, honestly. So that was the reason behind it. It wasn't sexual. Wife.
Okay. That probably was the reason why you were teaching it, but that's not what was in his head when he asked.
I have no idea.
Don't accuse me of anything. I know nothing.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about, Anthony. Do not do that. Don't do that.
No, I don't mess with nobody.
My first meeting in person.
Right.
Well, one thing I knew to say was no.
Listen, we also had Tiama on the show. Tiama Sweetness Harris. That's Tyson's mama. You can reach her on Instagram at Tiama01, or on Facebook, Tiama Copeland1. You can reach her on email, justintimeaccessories@gmail.com, or you can go on her website and order some jewelry, some $5 jewelry, justintimeaccessories.com, or you can call her on her business line, 954-873-6659.
No, you can't. Show us her.
For business purposes only, you can call her.
Okay.
Because if not, she's going to hang up on you or cut you out. And Legacy, who lost a signal, Legacy the Great, you can reach him on Facebook under Dream Williams. His YouTube is Legacy the Great. His email is legacyunlocked@mail.com. That's not Gmail, that's mail.com. Or you can reach him on cell phone at 229-630-7615 or 561-907-9129. If you have you ever get locked out of your vehicle, or you need motions filing or anything for paralegal services, or motions drawn up or documents created, reach out to Legacy the Great.
My turn.
Hold on, and last but not least, yours truly,
Tony.
Anthony Brown. You can reach me on all social medias. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube under Anthony Brown.
Bright until you shine.
Or The Anthony Brown Show. You can also follow my Facebook page, is Anthony the Writer. You can email me at theanthonybrown@gmail.com. Words that I live by, and so should you. That's you got to grind into your shine. And for business purposes, reach out to me at 561-768-3710. Whew.
Look, you said, and last but not least.
Hold on. I didn't do you juicy.
No, and I'm gonna let you ride. I'm gonna let you ride with it too.
I thought I put it up. There first.
Now that you left the best for last.
The juicy cake. And that's not ducking hands, folks.
So you're not gonna read for me? You can find me here every Tuesday and Friday on the ATL show. Like up close and personal. Will you do that? I'll be ready. You can find me here every Tuesday and Friday on the
Are you wearing your headphones upside down?
So no, this is a neck brace, and I just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I have to exercise it and rotate it every so often and go up and down. Yeah. So I was in rest mode at that point. But you can find me here every Tuesday and Friday on the ATL show at 9 p.m. Sometimes we might be late. And you can check me out on Facebook, Nicole Purse, Instagram, Miss Beautiful, TikToks. You can just look at old videos of me, Miss Juicy Cakes. You can call me at 202-677-5469 or enliventoyou.com for all your homeopathic wellness needs. And thank you. And I had with me my friend.
Who's that?
This is my sister, Miss T. And tell them about your business.
Who else is there?
TMI.
Anthony, put just her camera on. Let's see who else is there with her.
Which one was Miss T? This?
Just me for now. So I have a herbal shop in Occoquan, Virginia called Black Magic. We're at 303 Commerce Street in Occoquan, Virginia. We're black_magic_Occoquan, OCCOQUAN. That's the Instagram. Same for Facebook. And you can always just Google us at Black Magic Occoquan, OCCOQUAN. For all
703-910-6303.
Best smoothies in Virginia.
Occoquan. So you guys are in Virginia?
Well, her business is in Virginia, and I'm based out of Washington, D.C.
Nice. Washington, D.C. Wow.
What about Sunshine?
I've been there too.
Sunshine has left. She went to take newbie to work for me, but she is a life coach, support coach. Was that her email you put up again? And you can reach her there, and she can help you out with getting everything in line.
Okay. Nice. Ooh, that was a lot tonight, I tell you. So, if you guys don't have anything else to say, I'm just about pooped.
Ooh, don't be pooped.
Thanks for joining us, for coming on live. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
we do appreciate it.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Miss T.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Juicy, want to end the show like Legacy?
I just end the show with saying to everyone, peace, love, harmony, trust, strength, and unity. And ATL.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, guys. Bye-bye.
28 grams of moss, 28 grams of moss. Little people the kings, little people the kings. Y'all ain't ready for this. Y'all ain't ready for this. Yeah. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Don't know why you cats wanna wait to beat, but it's me just to give you cats a chance to eat. What you got for early getting finished the plate. Now that I'm back, you rap cats are gonna have to wait. Been gone a whole year, still nobody got the leadership or the heart to even feel my spot. I'm the champion, must I say it again? The best in this rap game and I continue to win. Still I'm allergic to that, losing makes me sneeze. Like you phony rap cat, about to make me squeeze. Bring your whole crew, nigga, I'ma swallow that. So when it pops off, ATL on a holler back. It's 28 grams, nigga. I've been running this shit. So anything in front of me can fuck around and get hit. I follow you rap cats, so you niggas my sons and I'm the truth. Why? Cause I'm the motherfucking champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. I'm the champion. Still rep the AT, but I carry my throne. God bless every child that can hold it home. And I am that child, as you niggas can see. Cause ain't another rapper out there better than me. And this goes to anybody trying to steal my spot. I'm number one in this shit, so number one you got. So when you gas scream, y'all is the best, I laugh. Like really, you cats don't really know the how. You do the math, and that's yourself who really great. Then add it up and watch it equal up to 28. So that's the damn cats know who really the done. I'm overall, I let you niggas fight for number one. See, I put that on my life, put that on my son. Gotta stay the best of people licking Trey Lund. And my throne on my key, you can put that on my heart and I'm the God.